play the part of Nick Edwards, who I wouldn't go so far as to say he's a con man, but he makes his living in slightly dubious ways. The team of people that Nick joins up with for the caper, for the scam, basically, are a brother and sister. The sister is Nick's initial interest in that she's the barmaid in his local bar that he's taken a shine to. And he discovers that the brother is a very talented artist, copy artist. Yeah. So he comes up with the idea that he could draw the 5 copies and then sell them with the help of the sister. Unfortunately, the sister doesn't share the same feelings as Nick does for her. So it creates some tension between the two, which resolves itself nicely. When I initially read the script, what I loved about it was the fact it was like a return to the old Ealing caper films, which I loved. I loved all those old-fashioned sort of crime capers, basically. And it was the kind of film I would want to go and see. It's the kind of film you could take anyone to see as well. And yeah, it was a slightly different departure in the type of character for me. I've never played anyone like Nick, so that was a bit of a challenge. What I got excited about was the fact that it was a British film that wasn't making its own little art house film that 12 people and a dog would see. You know, Alan Parker said a few years ago, we need to get back to the commercial films that everyone wants to see. And I love that about this. It's quite unashamedly, not commercial, but a film that many people could enjoy. And I think, you know, the current state of the British film industry, it's about time we started making films again that are of this calibre, that are entertaining. So I was, very excited to read something like that. Richard James, and I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning his youthful age. For his age, is an exceptionally mature director, and I've been very pleasantly surprised at how decisive he's been and very clear on what he wants, which is rare in old directors, let alone first-time director. So it hasn't been an issue. I haven't felt like, I'm going to work on a film that's with a first-time director, because it doesn't feel like that. Favourite part of the film? Probably the credits. No. Favourite part of the film I enjoyed most? I can tell you what I hated most: dancing. I hate dancing in general, so even the few small steps I had to do in the time bar made me feel sick. Favourite part? It was like, I'm not sure if it's favourite, because it was tinged with sort of stomach-churning fear, but being in the smart car, going at breakneck speeds with Kate Ashfield was exhilarating, but scary.
She likes to drive, doesn't she?
Yeah, fast. Best thing I faked? Probably the conversation that got me this job, I think. It was funny, when I got this script and I read it, and I sort of thought, all right, I bet they're looking for a, Cockney wheeler dealer. So for about 3 days I was walking around giving it all that, and then I picked up the phone to him. The first thing he says, "What the one thing I don't want is that sort of mockney Cockney, apples and pears wheeler dealer." I know exactly how I feel. I didn't see like that at all. Saw him as from Cardiff, about 5'10", dark hair, blue eyes.